And now as we move into this indulgence energy, she's in a bathtub. She still has like this river, this ever-flowing river outside, and this full moon governing emotions. But it's like contained. Like it's in a space where she's comfortable looking at it. It bubbles up to the surface, but it's in her own space. It's on her terms, and it's surrounded in beauty, relaxation, peace. You've brought yourself to a place of peace and wellness. Oh, I'm getting chills. Welcome, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your month ahead reading. And we're also doing a changing of the seasons reading. So what we're looking at today is the energy you're shifting into and the energy that you have just cycled out of. We're also looking at how ready you are for this new energy, for this new season. So we're going to start with what you're moving into, and it's beautiful. We have indulgence. There's such a powerful message in here for you, Cancer, about self-worth. That feels like it's been your journey for a long time. Knowing or like kind of learning about how to honor your needs while still being mindful of other people's. Feels like kind of like where you're at right now. This is really showing us that you have made it to a place where you feel comfortable taking a day off. You feel comfortable saying, no, I'm sorry, I don't have time to do that. In a very gentle way. It feels very gentle. It feels very sweet. And that's okay. It's almost like you were a little bit resistant before to setting those kinds of boundaries because you thought it had to be harsh. Like if you ever felt like it needed to be mean or aggressive or like standing your ground, you have found a way to do it that isn't so harsh and painful. Like it's a really gentle, compassionate way of compassionate, but also self-compassionate. It's a way for you to honor your energy and your boundaries without hurting other people. And I'm feeling like for you strongly, when you hurt other people, it hurts you. Like it might hurt you worse than you were already hurting, which might be why it took you so long to get to this place of honoring your own needs and honoring your self-worth and understanding your self-worth. Because maybe in the past, like you communicating those things to other people was hurtful to them somehow. But that was because you were like at a breaking point. Like you stuffed things down and you held things in so much that there was like a breaking point, like a burst. And then the energy comes out like, bah! And it's like too much. And that's not really you. And so like, instead of expressing in that way, you kind of went in your shell and you were like, I'm just going to not say anything. I'm just going to suffer. I'm just going to power through it. I'm just going to deal with it because it hurts me more when I hurt somebody else's feelings. Hurts me more than I was hurting in the first place. The energy that you're moving out of is healing. We have sacred waters, and this is a very deeply healing, but also really intense work on your wounds, on your trauma, on your inner child. Maybe you may have even done like some past life regression type work to get to the root of all of this stuff. And you kind of probably found that there's just, it keeps going. Like the more you uncover and the more you kind of like sit with the emotions and heal and process and witness, like you find that there's just more under there. And finding a place like a really like a sweet spot where you just kind of float and you're like, oh, this is just who I am. Like this is just part of me. And I feel like you're a very natural healer. Like once you really got the courage or the glimmer, the word glimmer is coming through. Once you got the glimmer of intuition to like see what's in there. Like go dive down into your water and see what's at the bottom. Once you like got in there, you're like, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like this feels very natural for you. Like the healing process, like even the deep stuff, even the very traumatic stuff feels very natural for you, Cancer. And something in what you have been healing is exactly what has brought you to this place of now celebrating your self-worth. And that's beautiful. The energy, like how ready are you to embrace indulgence? Two of Wands. You set your sights on this a long time ago. Whether you did it consciously or subconsciously doesn't matter. You energetically had a vision for yourself and you're like, I am not feeling very appreciated. I'm not feeling very seen. I'm feeling like I take care of a lot of things and I'm not taken care of. I need to take care of myself. When a lot of people would instead kind of resent the people around them and project that lack onto your relationships, and that's not what you did. Like it really feels like you took it upon yourself, like this is my healing journey, and that's when you went in. Like that's when you went into the trauma, to the inner child stuff, to the old relationships that didn't work out, to like it feels like you've done it all. You've witnessed those things within yourself and found it a lot easier. The message coming through as you're moving into this indulgence is that the emotions will keep coming up. Don't feel like you are backtracking or that you've derailed or anything like that. I also love the imagery here between, so we have, she's floating in a pond. I don't know if you can see, but she's floating and there's like lily pads, but it's a pond, maybe a lake, but it's big. And when we were talking about emotions, the well of emotions is massive, like, and different things can come up to the surface at any different time. And as soon as, it's like almost as soon as you think you know your triggers, you find a new one and you're like, whoa, why did that bother me? Like, why did that knock me off my balance? And now as we move into this indulgence energy, she's in a bathtub. She still has like this river, this ever-flowing river outside, and this full moon governing emotions. But it's like contained. Like it's in a space where she's comfortable looking at it. It bubbles up to the surface, but it's in her own space. It's on her terms, and it's surrounded in beauty, relaxation, peace. You've brought yourself to a place of peace and wellness. Oh, I'm getting chills. Of peace and tranquility, so that when those emotions do come up, it's like now you know what to do about it. It doesn't like knock you off your balance for days at a time. You don't have to call in sick. You don't have to hide in bed. You don't cry nonstop. Like that, if that was ever you, that's not you anymore. Like you've really learned how to sit with the emotion, like letting it come up and just witnessing it and not getting attached to it, not trying to fix it, just letting it be on your own terms, like in your own way, like holding space for those emotions in your own sacred bathtub within. It's like you've created a safe space for those emotions to bubble up and be witnessed, be seen. Very healthy mindset, very healthy mentality. Also very good for your physical body. Whatever, like the repression of whatever it is that you've just gone through, whatever that healing was that you did. I'm feeling like maybe you were doing some like sort of somatic yoga or somatic movement. some kind of movement or breath work that you were doing to release those emotions from the body because they were stored in the body. Also feeling in our bathtubs, to take it a little bit literally, you might be a person that needs a nervous system reset. And a bath is a great way to do it. And make it indulgent, make it beautiful, light candles, like use oils, use crystals. Let it be a whole ritual for yourself. And now it feels like in this Two of Wands, you know, you set your sights on being a more healed and clean, like clean version of yourself. But not really knowing what that means practically going forward. It's okay to stay where you are. Like there's not any urge or call or advice to like push forward or do anything differently. It feels like you've already done it by learning how to set certain boundaries and doing it in your own way. Like you have just really, you've found your way through. And now how do you honor your self-worth? There's something coming in about money here. Your self-worth being tied to money. If you've had money struggles, and I guess that's everybody, like everybody's self-worth is tied to money. Like the less good you feel about yourself or your knowledge or your service that you're providing, the less money you charge because you think that it's not worth it. Like you think it's not worth it. So how can you start to like gently pull that into your practical everyday life? So if you have your own business, maybe time to up your prices. And if you need a reason why, you're like, but I'm fine, like everything is okay. No, like your self-worth is elevated. Your sense of self-worth is higher, and that means you have a higher price tag. That doesn't mean you're for sale, but it does mean that your time is valuable. And it really is up to you how much you value that time. The right people will find you and the right people will pay for it. It's like if you offer something for free, 100 people will come and take advantage of that free offer. But your energy is not for free. It is more valuable than that. Not sure why this is coming through that way, but that's how it's coming through. If you don't work for yourself, if you have a job where someone else pays you, maybe time to ask for a raise, maybe time to look for something new. I mean, it's just a very strong money message coming through. Your self-worth tied to your income, and it's time to up-level your income. So, all right. I think that's our message for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 as I'm looking at our video here. Anything else? That feels like it. Excellent work, Cancer. I hope that's helpful. I love you so much. And till next time.